For my field trip, I decided to visit the Rookery Bay Preserve. I chose this location because it was somewhere that I had heard before, but I hadn't got the chance to visit yet. I was excited to walk in and have the place to myself. I got to see the indoor exhibits that really let you know about the animals that inhabit this land. I got to watch the introductory video that showed what the Rookery Bay Preserve was about. The staff seemed very welcoming and it was a great day to go. I got to enjoy the cool weather and walk the nature trails. They have 3 nature trails and they are half a mile each. The most significant thing that I felt that I learned on my field trip was just how large the Rookery Bay Preserve is. It is 110,000 acres of protected land. Out of all this land, I got to see the 3 nature trails that are half a mile each. There was the mangroves I got to see up close and personal. The mangroves are very important to the Rookery Bay Preserve and this land because they provide a lot of nutrients for the wildlife and other nature here to thrive. As discussed or brought up earlier, the mangroves are a really important part of the environment. They are a marine primary producer. They are producing their own food. They are sustaining this life through the water that it is kind of stationary by. The leaves are continuously falling, providing nutrients to benefit the marine life that live nearby. The mangroves are taking the sunlight and the water and they're producing their own food. The mangroves are a very important part of this cycle of life and very important to the environment of Rookery Bay. One marine animal that really kind of stood out to me was the snook. The snook had this large, almost stocky-like body. The bottom part of the mouth comes out farther than the top part, so it's kind of longer. It really got my attention, and it is just the way it looks that is almost peculiar to me. What's actually interesting about the snooks is that they are very water temperature sensitive and they are sensitive to a lot of other environmental factors. The snooks are really actually helping people. A lot of these people hunt snooks for game fishing and to eat. So they are actually helping people. My perception for the local marine wildlife and environment has changed. I can see the importance of what protecting this wildlife has in store for us. I see hand in hand how this goes with what we've learned in our textbook. The byproduct and the overfishing has really been an issue, and for this land, you don't see that issue. The wildlife is able to replenish and complete the life cycle and have things keep going. I really feel that this preserved and protected land is something that is inspirational. We should treat our land and wildlife better and treat every piece of land in a way to keep it sustainable. I feel that the research that the local Rookery Bay is putting in is really important. They are doing what they can to keep this area beautiful and to keep our local marine wildlife safe and allow them to reproduce normally and create such a beautiful space. I think visiting the local Rookery Bay was eye-opening and I really enjoyed my field trip. The Rookery Bay Preserve was a wonderful facility and I would recommend for anyone in the local Naples area to visit and enjoy this place for yourself.